Thank you, everybody. These are the candidates for the Congressional District 2. 22. If you guys could take a minute to do your introductions.
My name's Ricardo Franco, and this district has been home to my family for more than 100 years. So I'm actually a fourth generation Mexican American, but I'm the first generation to not have to go out and work in the fields. We have a history of trying to Americanize ourselves and get rid of our culture to become more American. And I think now with the younger generation in today's days, we say we can be part of our home culture and continue to be American. It's a distinct opportunity that I have to represent this district, which is not just diverse in terms of its ethnicity, but diverse in terms of its generational experiences. The two examples that really come to mind in working with the Hmong community for me has been, my early years starting out in business in the security guard industry. And so we ended up hiring a lot of people from the Hmong community. A lot of them were of my younger generation, and so they were the first generation to actually be born here. And as much as I was just trying to provide them a job, we realized there were some cultural similarities, and you know what? Their household maybe doesn't understand everything that's happening over here now on the other side in the working world and the culture. I employed a lot of young people especially that were not used to the way our healthcare system works, and then having to help them navigate our healthcare system. What do I choose? What does a premium mean? What does your co-pays mean, etc.? And it was so difficult sometimes because the words didn't translate exactly into the native languages. And I think that really touched me to see, I, as a natural fourth generation American, have trouble explaining this to my other fellow fourth generation Americans. And now trying to do that from somebody who comes from a different culture is very difficult sometimes. And I think that's where our two communities are very similar, and in which we share that story, especially in the transitions from generation to generation. So just like we're here for the first time, some of us, bridging our communities within our own Central Valley, I know how to do the same thing across the country. Being a representative in Congress, you need to get support from more than 200 people to get anything done there. As great as all of our ideas are here, anywhere, if you can't get buy-on from other people throughout the entire country, then it's not going to go anywhere. And so that's where my experience in working all around the country in different communities, from Minnesota all the way to Nebraska, Texas, the Northeast and the South, you name it, I've been there. I know how to relate to them and how to unite them together. And I also know how to implement those things. And I will never, ever stop fighting for you.